On this evening, before we honor those who've paid the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country, we bring attention to forgotten soldiers buried right here in Evansville. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Shelley Kirk.
Hello, I'm Brad Bird. Veterans Day is tomorrow, but some are already paying homage to veterans laid to rest more than 100 years ago in unmarked graves after fighting to end slavery. Eyewitness News' Brandon Bartlett has the story.
That tells you how he felt as an American, okay? Being born here, to return here, and to die here.
James Ambrose was a slave who bought his freedom, moved to Australia, but returned around 1863 when President Abraham Lincoln invited African Americans to serve in the Union Army.
But this was the first official welcoming of black people into the Union cause, into the Union Army. And they served with distinction.
Although many of what were called the U.S. colored troops at the time were not recognized for playing a pivotal role in abolishing slavery.
These were black lives that mattered during the Civil War.
Some of these soldiers who passed away in Evansville years after the Civil War were buried in unmarked graves in Oak Hill Cemetery, in an area where the poor were buried. Now, some flags have been placed in Potter's Field, finally paying homage to the seemingly forgotten veterans who fought to abolish slavery.
They fought side by side. They fought together to show some type of unity.
But these Union soldiers never got to see or experience the end of segregation in Evansville.
The tombstone doesn't tell you the true person, but the tombstone does tell you the sacrifice that he gave.
Some people are hoping this brings awareness and unity during polarizing times.
This is something we can talk about that could actually, bridge the gap of the division that we have in our community.
Brandon Bartlett, Eyewitness News.
Historians say even more of these soldiers could be buried in Oak Hill Cemetery. They are working to find more information. Nearly 25 years ago, James Ambrose was given a new tombstone, which was donated by Newburgh Elementary students and staff.